Well, some of the finest artwork can be found here in the Upper Peninsula. So this morning, Ansley Watson is at one of the premier places where you can check out artwork right over in Michigamme at the Moonshine Gallery. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. I'm standing right here in the gallery where they have a very special show going on for the next 2 weeks titled Two for the Summer. Now, the artwork that you will find here is done by Bill Hamilton and Nan Hooting Payne, where mostly their work is done by watercolors or oil paints, and also a few sculptures as well. So we'll get to check out that later in the hour, but also it's a very special year for the art gallery because by next week, they will be celebrating their 15th anniversary of being open and showing off all of this beautiful artwork. So they have a very special show planned for that, which we will talk more later in the hour as well. So stay with us. Reporting live in Michigamme, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Ansley. And as we get ready for the day, we had some showers over the weekend. Michigamme Moonshine Art Gallery has put on certain paintings with watercolor and oil paint. So this morning, Ansley Watson is showing us what we can expect from this current exhibit. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. For the next 2 weeks, you have the opportunity to come see this exhibit still, and it's beautiful artwork. Joining me this morning is Jerry Roach, and he is co-owner here of the Michigamme Moonshine Art Gallery. Thanks so much for being with me.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having us coming out here to show this beautiful artwork.
Absolutely. Right behind us, this is Nan Hooting Payne's artwork. This is oil paints. What is this all about here? Talk to me about this.
Well, this I really love this. This is an example of where it's really historical in the sense that Nan started her career with painting. And she has been painting for a long time. She was very successful at it. And so this reflects, now these are the new pieces. This is the stuff she's returned to painting. And what I really want to talk about is the fact that most people will know her for her sculpture.
Okay.
And Nan is really, when people think of her, most people think of her sculptural career. And if you look at this piece here, you'll see this beautiful piece. It's called a high fire glaze hollow form piece of sculpture, and it's made out of clay. And if you'll notice the texture in the body and the glaze, how the colors have an iridescent quality, those are actual compounds that Nan ground in her own studio to create her own personalized clay rather than buying a material. And so she's really well known for that. And if we come back over this way, I can show you another thing that she's famous for, which is this daring, bold concept of, you know, just taking chances, getting outside of the comfort zone and making a bowl or a vase, and really making a statement about life or about the world, and just taking the courage to do that.
I love the texture on this here as well.
Yes, and this is a very complex piece. It's an assembled piece, but you know, each piece was glazed, fired, formed by Nan herself.
Well, moving on here, we have Bill Hamilton's work, and he does watercolors, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, a lot of people, when they first see Bill's watercolors, if they're standing away from them, they'll think they're really nice color photographs, because his detail, his realism is so much a reflection of his skill. He started out painting with oils over 50 years ago, maybe 60 years ago. He moved into watercolor about 40 years ago. He retired from the Air Force at K.I. Sawyer. And he and his wife bought a house on Little Lake down south of Gwinn. And they had everything they wanted. They had nature, they loved the UP, and love the UP as a reflection of Bill's work.
Yeah, as we keep going here, you said he travels all over the world.
He does, yes. This current show shows his newest work, which mostly returns back to his roots here in the UP, you know, the Lake Superior scenes, local waterfalls, sunsets, just the beauty and the nature. You could just tell this man is really in love with the Upper Peninsula. He's also traveled. He's been, you know, we have pieces here from his travels to China, Italy, Ireland, beautiful work. He's very versatile and a really, really highly skilled artist.
Now this is just a sample, but you have 66 pieces here of his work.
Yes, we do actually, and it's always a challenge for us. If we had more wall space, we'd of course put everything out from all of our artists, but what we have to do is we have to keep like a catalog going, and when we keep the pieces here, we keep the work here year-round, So if somebody wants to see an original, they don't see it on the wall, chances are we have it in our catalog, and it's right here for people to look at and enjoy.
Well, Jerry, you have a very special show coming up here because next week it's your 15th anniversary of opening this gallery, so we'll have to talk more about that when we come back.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Thank you. Yep. Thanks for being with us this morning. Stay with us. Reporting live in Michigamme, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley. Some beautiful work there. And if you are looking for a way to maybe beat the heat a little bit, might be
welcome back. Well, for the next 2 weeks, the Michigamme Moonshine Art Gallery displays the exhibit titled 2 for the Summer. Ansley Watson is showing us more of that artwork and what you can expect from the exhibits. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. This watercolors and oil paints are absolutely gorgeous. Joining me this morning to talk more is Jerry Roach. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. I just want to show one more Bill Hamilton here. Obviously, if you're going to paint in the UP, you're going to have to do winter.
You have to.
Right. So this one is one that just brings out a lot of his skills, the depth and the beauty in the picture. Another one which shows the range of colors he can achieve. And it's a marvel to just watching him work. It's just a pleasure. He's a real skilled artist.
I'm still in awe that this is watercolor because I know when I was younger and I did watercolors, it was just like a blob on a piece of paper. And this is so precise, so much detail.
Watercolor is the most unforgiving medium because you really can't do a do-over. You really got to do and plan and execute your work in a very, very particular way in order for it to work.
Well, right around the corner here is another artist that you guys are showcasing, Nan Hooting Payne, and she focuses on oil paints.
Yes, her oil paintings here are her newest work, and again, like I said in the last segment, she's returned to oils after a stunning career in sculpture, high fire glazed pottery. And I'd like to mention just too that Nan recently donated a major piece of work to the Keuna Ojibwa Community College for their burgeoning art department, and we're really thankful for her for that, and we really appreciate her entire art career.
Okay, well, thank you, Jerry. And over here, I just need to say congratulations to you guys, because this is, by next Monday, Frederica, it's going to be your 15th anniversary of being open as a gallery here. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, and good morning.
Good morning.
As well.
So to celebrate, you guys are putting on a show. What's this show called?
The show is called UP State Art and Garden Show, and it starts on the 10th of August, and it goes through the 30th of September. The reception will be on the 14th of August from 2 till 4, and 20 artists are participating, and they will bring a lot of art over what I don't know now, so it will be a surprise for us too. All about gardening in the UP. As well, our neighbors will bring over some pots with flowers so we can decorate the outside and inside as well. So it's all about flower, colors, gardening.
Now this painting right next to us, this is one of the paintings that's going to be showcased, correct?
It's from Cassie Savu, and she painted during the winter on it, and she wants to show the gifts what Michigan actually has to give. Just nature and agriculture and mining, and all different things what is going on in Michigan. It's a major piece of art.
Throughout the 15 years, you guys have had so many artists come through, and so many that have started here and are still continuing to show here. Have the artists grown?
Oh, like Cassie Savu, she was my first artist for the gallery, and I could see all the differences, all the growth going within the artist. Like Dan Hooting Payne was one of the first artists, and then Bill Hamilton came soon to the gallery too. We had over hundreds of shows here in the gallery as well. We feature special artists and special shows, or like a theme, like photography show we had before, and wood shows. And now this is a garden show, UB State Art and Garden Show.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for coming this morning.
Absolutely.
Good morning, everybody.
Reporting live in Michigamme, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.